Guys, okay, I'm back again today to do a requested video, and this video has been requested a lot. People have been asking me a lot about this, which is how I get my hair, what is going on with my hair, what I do to it. Is it extensions? Is it not? Yes, it is extensions. I told you guys before last video that is extensions. So I am going to be talking about what I do, what my extensions are, just the whole process of it. So my hair is clip-on extensions. They're not weaved in, they're not bonded in, it's clip-on extensions. And the reason why I like clip-on extensions as opposed to any other extension is because I feel like I have more power over, you know, just the extensions itself. Like, if I want to wear it one day, I wear it one day. If I don't want to wear it one day, I just put my hair up in a ponytail and I'm ready to go. Also, I think there's a lot less maintenance. With hair extensions that are bonded in, you have to go every few months and get them rebonded, and like they start to grow out, and you have to wash your hair a certain way because you have your extensions in. So that, and also the price. The price is a big factor. I live in New York City. I know a lot of places do it for cheaper, but in New York City, if you really want a good job done to your hair, you're going to be paying around $2,000 for your hair, which is an insane amount, especially since you're going to have to get it rebonded every like 3 to 4, 5 months. So, yeah, you're going to be paying $2,000 every few months just to do your hair, which I think is completely ridiculous. I would never do that. That's too much money. So, I just customized my own way of doing it. The first extensions I ever got were, I still have the pack. It's called Head Candy, and they were great. You know, they sent them to me from Britain, which I didn't even know. Like, when I was just so young, I ordered them and I was like, oh, I really want these extensions. They came in like 2 months later, and I was like, oh my god, and they were $175. And I opened the pack, and there's like 15 million things to put on your hair, and I'm like, oh my god, like, I'm never gonna be able to do this. Like, in the mornings, I have to run out and go to school like this. So when I'm like running around, I have no time to do stuff like that. So I really wasn't able to function with those extensions because it took me a really long time to get it done, and this and that. But it was a really good starter kit. Like, it was good for me to start off with those because I just didn't know any better. Okay, so now that I live in New York City, I have access to a lot of different things, and one of them being beauty supply stores. And a lot of the beauty supply stores that are in my neighborhood or around New York City sell hair, and they sell hair in like a really raw form. So you can get hair that's grade A quality, or you can get hair that's not so good. So I get 100% Remy hair. Remy hair is the best hair out in the market. It is 100% human. It is amazing. You can curl it, you can wash it, you can do anything you want to it, and it will look good. Now, I get them just like this. Like, I have my hair extensions in. I'm not going to take my hair extensions out because I have a million hair extensions already. Because from the last year, I had my hair dyed. I dyed it black, then I dyed it back to red, then I dyed it blonde. And I know it was really stupid of me, and I'm paying the consequences right now. But that's what I did, and I have a million hair extensions to show for it. So I'm just going to show you different batches of hair extensions with different like things on how I do. Okay, so I get my hair extensions, and it's in a really long bundle. They have no clips in it. It's just like a very long bundle. I can't remember exactly what brand I get. There's a lot of different brands that carry grade A quality hair, but they have no clips in it. So it's just like a long strand, and then whatever you want to do with them, you do with them. So they come in kind of looking like this, and there's no clips in it. It's just like one little set. Obviously this isn't my hair. You know, and this is kind of short, but it just comes like this, and they're really thin, so if you post them on your hair like this, it's gonna look really crazy. But they come in a really thin form, and what I do is that I take them and do it in a way which suits me. Like, I'm not gonna put 20 different things on my hair. I have one in the back, then I have one longer one wrapping all around my head, then I have another long one wrapping away all around my head, then I have two small ones on the sides that give me a full coverage, and I feel like they give me a pretty good coverage, and no one has ever said before, like, oh, you have hair extensions on, and they look pretty good, because that is exactly what I want. I don't want to deal with 20 million things I have to put in my hair. I want to do like 6 of them and then run out of the house, and it's so easy for me to do, especially since I've been doing it for so long that It literally takes me like this. Like, I don't even need a teasing comb to kind of like combine it. I just take my nails and just go right like that, swoop the hair up, and then clip them on. And I just tease them really, really lightly. I just tease it a little bit and wait for the hairspray to dry. Tease it a little bit, and then when it's dry, it gets like kind of clumpy anyway, so you just clip it onto that. So you don't need to tease your hair extremely, and to an extreme amount. Okay, so where was I? Okay, so I get them like this. They're all in a really large pack, and then I just cut them up by myself to see how long they are, like how long I want them, where I want them on my head, and then that's how I figure out. So then so what I do is I cut them into pieces, and then I sew them together like this. So there's probably like 3 tracks in here. So there's 3 of these little thin tracks in my hair. So I wove them in like this, and it doesn't have to be exceptionally neat. Like, this is not an amazing sewing job. Like, it's not like a machine, amazing stuff, but no one's really gonna see it. So as long as it keeps it together and as long as it looks pretty decent, you're good. So I sew them in, and then the next step is that I get clips, and the clips are also sold in a beauty supply store, and they're probably like what? Like, for 2 clips, probably like $1. And so it's really cheap. And then the end result ends up looking like this. I put in 3 clips on the head. So there's 2 over here that I sew in by myself, and then I sew in an extra one in the middle, so it really holds up my hair. And what I like about this is not only that you get a custom fit, but you are saving money. Like, the things that have clips in it are like around $180. You can get it for like $140. Like, there's deals out there, but it's around $100 and up to $200 range, or it could be even more. I'm not sure. But with me, I get my hair for maybe like $85, $90, and then I get some clips, which is probably like $5 more. So I end up saving a lot of money with this way, and I think I get a custom job by doing it my way and doing it exactly how I want it. Also, the reason why I don't order online is because my hair color is a kind of a hard color to match. I know it just looks blonde to you guys, but when you're looking for hair extensions, a lot of the hair extensions are different colors. So there's millions and millions of colors of hair extensions that you can get out there. And I feel like if I order it online, I'm never going to get the exact match. Like, I'm really anal about stuff like that. I will go into the store and I will try out hair for like an hour. As long as it's like a perfect match, then I'm good. But if it's not a perfect match, I'm either not going to get it, go to another supply store to get it from there. I'm not going to, you know, just do whatever and get it from there. And I feel like if you go on the internet and get them on the internet, you end up getting like kind of hair that's not your hair color. Like, I feel like if you have like bleach blonde hair, then, you know, you just click bleach blonde hair and your hair is gonna match. Or if you have like just like the regular brown hair, like just regular brown, dark brown hair, you can also match that quite easily. But when you get into the categories like my hair, like, it's not bleach blonde, but it's not brown, and it's not like a dirty blonde, but it's kind of in between, or something that's like, say you have like light brown hair but it's highlighted, or you have like auburn hair but it's not really red. You get into those technical terms, then you really have to be careful on what you're buying, because it's going to be such a hassle buying something online, then having it sent to you, then looking at it and it's not the right thing, and then you have to return it and you have to look for another thing. It's just so much of a big deal.